Right away, they'll change the look. To the air right away, Mariota. Flush to his right. And right away, he lost the football. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, L.A. And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it, but you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
I got you, boy. I got you, boy. Watch the safety creep. I got it. I got it. Mike 56. Mike 56. Rabbit.
On second down, Mariota again. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. Down the sideline he goes. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. Escaping the pressure right. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Marcus Mariota taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Commanders are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Austin Seibert on for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. A first run now for Kyren Williams. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Again, it's Williams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards is the pickup there, and a first down for L.A. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they had 3 tight ends in on that set.
And these guys are punching really well. I use boxing analogies a lot. A lot of coaches have told me that when you line up to run the football, it's 10 fistfights along the line of scrimmage, right? You've got to win your share. These 3 tight ends, they almost always win their fistfights.
Now it's Stafford. That's caught. It's DeMarcus Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
From the 41, here's a 2nd and 5. On the ground is Rivers. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Stafford. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Demarcus Robinson. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific out.
Down the numbers. There he goes.
Down the right sideline.
Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 75 yards.
And the Commanders are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use than that. Man, one play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Out of the end zone comes Smith.
And they'll be backed up a bit to start as he's out of bounds at the 16. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side.
That went out wide and intercepted.
Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
It's such a costly interception, nearly a pick 6, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive because that's part of what their makeup is, and oftentimes it's successful. But in this case, you've got to be selective about it and make sure you take care of the football. That interception almost cost them 6 points. Now their defense has to run onto the field, probably giving the quarterback a few side eyes.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington.
Austin Eckler.
A 5-yard touchdown.
And Washington has taken the lead.
Well, that didn't take long. The turnover instantly almost turning into points.
And when that happens, a lot of teams have the mentality of let's strike right now. You've got them off balance after the turnover or the takeaway. Let's go get it. And that's exactly what they did.
Here's Seibert now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off.
On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Up the middle, it's Williams. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And he's going to take this one down to the 25.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 3.
They run it again with Williams. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
50 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Well, if they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running the ball very well right out and right up the middle.
On 2nd down, it's Corum.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down.
Stafford going to give this one to Corum.
And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
They'll run for it. It's Corum.
And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3.
And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Washington defense.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Williams will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
Williams again, and he will again go backwards as they drive him back to the 4-yard line.
Now Stafford on 3rd and goal. And it's caught. Touchdown. Tyler Higbee from 4 yards out.
And the Rams are an extra point away from drawing level.
Now the extra point. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
We got this. Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time. Chance, my chance, my chance. 56, the mic, boys. 56. Check, 56. Watch the pass. 56.
Mariota on first down. He'll get this to Eckler. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Now a second down throw for Mariota.
Looking Austin Eckler's way again.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Mariota now. Steps away to his left.
A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. And the Rams will take over here just shy of the 30.
Well, he's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
That's caught. It's Tutu Atwell. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And the Commanders are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
Following the interception here, Mariota.
Over the middle, that's the tight end Senate.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
Check. Motion to backfield. Motion to the backfield. Hey, alert 48. Hey, we're going to mic the 48 right now. Let's go. Time to go. Night.
Final play of the half here, Mariota. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
Out of the end zone, it's Tutu Atwell. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line.
The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive.
It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. Gets past one man. He'll be hit down at the 33. 5 yards on the play.
From the 33, here's second down and 5.
Stafford. Short throw, it's Higbee.
And Higbee going to have a Rams first down up near the 40-yard line.
They'll hand it off now. Williams.
We'll get this up to about the 44.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Now a 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, they give it to Corum.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield.
They'll try and run for the first with Corum.
And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive continues. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Off the draw, here's Williams. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
They'll stay on the ground with Williams.
And a loose football.
And it's Washington that scoops it up.
And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
I don't know about you, but I'm going to go to the positive side this time. Yeah, there was a fumble at the end of this one, but what a sustained drive. And if they keep stringing those together, you got to like their chances.
And credit the defense, though. You're out there for that long, you start to get tired, but they were able to get the turnover.
Did you just credit the defense?
I like to credit the defense and the offense.
I like you.
And the analysts.
That's perfect.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Up the middle with Eckler.
Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line.
Mariota now to throw on first down.
He'll get this out wide to Eckler.
And he's down into the red zone at the 15 after a gain of 15. 1st and 10. Now Mariota. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play.
Back now at Commander's Field.
All even as we get ready to start the 4th.
2nd and 10.
They go back to the ground now with Eckler. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Mariota.
This is swung out to Eckler. Touchdown, Washington. CD, you know he's got great options at wide receiver, tight end, but there he looks to the backfield, and it results in a touchdown.
I love how you laid that out. So many options. You maybe forget about some of the ones that you should be covering. And they made them pay with that one, didn't they? You forget about the guys in the backfield, they're eligible too.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. From the 35, here's 2nd and 2. Again, it's Williams. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. And now Stafford's going to move him around. Now carry number 20 of the game. Here's Williams. And he is going to have a Rams first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
Well, sometimes, Brandon, there's just not a secret to how things get done. He's been running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there, a big 3rd down conversion. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
Here now 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line.
Now Stafford. And his throw here's incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford.
He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 41-yard line. From the gun, a give to Corum.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
They run straight ahead with Corum.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Now Stafford. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion. So I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
I tell you, it has not been his best day throwing the football. He really needs to piece something together here.
All will be forgiven if he leads them into the end zone.
Here's 1st and 10.
Stafford. That'll be caught. It's Cup.
And the Rams are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Corum going to be stopped before he can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line. This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have, and what they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line, because they've kept them clean, so to speak. Not letting blockers get to them, allowing them to run to the football and keep that running game bottled up.
Now it's Stafford. And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
They're going to try and run for it. And he is not going to reach the goal line. A courageous call to try for 2, but they will remain down by a point.
And this will be recovered by Washington, and that should just about do it.
The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
36, 36. Switch, switch, switch. Motion, motion.
Now we got whistles before the snap. Looked like one of the Commanders jumped. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
I know when you're looking at the scoreboard clock, we're getting near the end of this game, but they were in what was really called 4-minute offense, and that's practice, being taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back. But bottom line is, what did I say in the beginning? Taking care of the football. That didn't happen.
Didn't do it. A costly turnover. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions, and that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here.
Stafford now to throw.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And the Commanders have just about sewn up this football game. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
48, come on. Strong right.
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. take a knee.
So a victory here for the Commanders.
And it was a game where they were off and running in the first quarter, Charles, and never looked back.
You know, partner, after a while, we always say the same thing, don't we? They set the tone early, right? They started fast. So I asked a few of my horse racing friends, do you have a term for me that we can use to cover that? And they said, yeah. When a horse breaks out like that, you say he caught a flyer out of the gate. And that's exactly what this team did today. I mean, they jumped out there, jumped on them, and were never headed.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.
The Commanders pick up the victory as we say so long from our nation's capital.